Hey Megan, how's it going? It's me, Mario, and I saw the image here, and I don't know if Tom has given you a critique, but this is something that I want to mention. So thank you for the constructions lines. I think this is great now because now you can see these lines and you can build on top. The thing that caught my eye and me the purpose for me doing this thing is because I was typing by email, but I was like, it's kind of hard to explain. So use the same vanishing points, and it's something that I was typing again on email, and I do something here so you can see what I mean. And let me get the what is this thing, line tool. Yeah, I'll be doing that. So basically you have one vanishing point right there. When you have a vanishing point like that, it's too tight. It's almost like we want to keep the vanishing points as far their away as we can, maybe like somewhere like even outside the frame, like this one, or even more. If you have them, the closer they are, the more of a fish eye lens that you will get. And then the farther away, it's kind of like how life is in a way. So you don't want to keep them as tight. So if you get this one, you see like this, and I start throwing lines from this one, this can actually give you whatever you need for the windows, like that. And then you cross these ones over like that, and you're gonna get the angle that you want. I think that, let me get rid of these ones. I think everything's looking good. At least the bottom section of this is looking good. The street needs some work, but what's really not working on the perspective, it's this window. And I was looking at the window, and I'm thinking at the same time, where did she get those vanishing points? Where is she getting that information? And I'm following this like that. Oops, sorry, like this one, like that, and you get that vanishing point right there. So at the beginning, I think it's better if you can just kind of like reuse the vanishing points. That's gonna work even better. And I like the feeling. This wall doesn't have to be perfect, like straight. I like that feeling. I think this has to be more like that. And again, I'm not sure if it's the style of the window. I might be wrong as I'm doing this extra critique for you, but this is what has to be happening, that this line, it's parallel to this one, and then it's parallel to this one as well. And if you have this line that is going up like that, that's the one that actually works, and it just connects those things, so it feels like the building, it's on the same angle, the window, it's on the same angle, and everything belongs like that. It's the same with this one. If I throw one line right there, that works. When I throw the other line right here, even though you're doing that, there's something that is not working with that perspective. And I just revert this one so there's no lines. There's something that is not quite working. One thing for sure, you can use as many lines to get the bricks like these ones. You see, like I'm just drawing a couple of lines right there, and I'm just fixing that perspective. So this is very important that you get it right, because when the perspective feels kind of wonky or skewed, you can immediately tell. So try to get those lines. All these ones, they would be going to the same oops, this is not working anymore. Funky. See, speaking about funky lines. Oh, there you are. Good. So yeah, all these ones, they would belong to that vanishing point, and you want to get that for sure. See, the line on this one, where's that coming from? Why is it pointing up? This should be a line that, what I would do here is I gotta expand that canvas. So the width, I'm just gonna go, I don't know, just gonna go crazy and then crop it like that, and then crop it, something like that, so I can have some space. Yeah. So you just gotta be more precise with those lines. You need to know where they're coming from. So I would do something like the line will be somewhere there, and let me actually, I'm thinking a couple of things, so I might just work on this one and then get that, and then get more to the sides like this, the construction line. So you gotta go back to this one. Don't be afraid to go back to the line work. So the vanishing point would be somewhere there, and again you can throw those lines. And let me actually get a new layer before I do any lines. So this is gonna tell you, okay, that door is gonna give you that angle. This one's gonna give you that angle. So the door, if it's like somewhere there, you can see how this is basically fixing the perspective. And then when you get more lines right here, when you get this one and you get that one right there, the this is gonna be the line at the bottom, and then this one like that. So you gotta get those lines for sure. It's super important that you get this. And then what else? Let me just throw more lines. So if you go and I just get the horizon, and I start, let's say that somewhere there, that's going to be my vanishing point. So this one goes like that, and so this is the one that's going to give you that window. And again, just keep using that like this, as I guess the closer one that it gives you that perspective. So now this is going to be like that, this is going to be like this, and then this is going to be like that. So you see how it's just fixing our things, those lines. That's why they're super important to get. And if I want to keep on going with the bricks, just get the bricks like that. That vanishing point might not work for the street, but it's kind of handy to have it. It might be it might need to be on a different position, but this is helping you now, to get those bricks. Yeah, this one I need to be more precise on that one. And the thickness of that ledge is gonna be like somewhere. If I'm pointing with my finger. If I do this, like that, it would be a way I can actually get it going more like that, more like this. So this is it's giving you that ledge. If I connect those ones to this now, so this is basically what you gotta be doing. Yeah, and then more lines, just more lines as you need them. Let's see, you have now, like this can actually fix the lines right there, and then right here, let me throw more lines, and then this is gonna be, let me just go to this one. This is gonna give you that line, it's gonna give you this line. So it's basically just getting everything on perspective. Now this line right here, I'm missing one, so somewhere there, right on the corner, and that's gonna be this one. You see, for the ground. Yeah, and then this one right here, where's that coming from? Which vanishing point can you use for that? So if you want it to be like somewhere lower like this, see, it has to connect to the corner because that's what we needed. So this is the corner right there, and yeah, like that. And so this is going like that, and then going down, and then you can go in and break it up, as you have it, so it's not that perfect. So yeah, that would be things that you gotta be using. If you create a third vanishing point, there has to be something like a reason for that. I would do something that maybe somewhere up here I would create the vanishing point up there for these lines, like these ones that are going down. So it'd be a vanishing point that is all the way up here for sure. Yeah, so as I said, this is looking better. I'm happy to see some construction line now, construction lines, instead of just throwing the sketch. So every time that you start the sketch, remember, build it. This has to be back to the basic geometric shapes. You gotta have that foundation and you build on top. If you only have the sketch like that you throw, okay, so this is going to be the street, this is going to be this is going to be that, this is going to be this building. It's kind of cool at the beginning, but there has to be some point that you actually come in and then you say, okay, now let's get this thing into perspective. So if you can force yourself, Megan, just to get this thing from the ground, get the vanishing points, get the horizon line, get the perspective lines, later in your as you start developing all this, those lines, you're not going to throw them every single time, but they will be kind of like embedded in your eye. Once you see it, you're going to be like, okay, that's skewed, I gotta fix it like this. Or you're going to be throwing the lines in a way that makes more sense, and then your hand, it'll be more precise as you get along, for sure. Okay, so keep that in mind. Cool, thank you. I'm happy to see those construction lines.